You can reach me by caraway. You can reach me by trailway. Hello. Hey guys. So today I am using my handy dandy blue Yeti mic that's actually red. The blue has nothing to do with the color of the mic, in case you were super confused. If you want to know where you can get a blue Yeti mic, you can actually check my Amazon affiliate link in the description box below, and you'll see a link to a blue Yeti. You're welcome. Also, if you want to know where I got this gorgeous shirt to support what's going on in the Ukraine, I will leave a link in the description box below with my discount code for you to get one for yourself. So today I wanted to talk about the one thing that you can do that is absolutely crucial for your breakthrough. But before we get into that, let me know in the description box below, have you reached your breakthrough, or are you still trying to figure that out? Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you're getting notified for when videos are posted. Okay, so what is this crucial step that I think needs to be taken to really experience your breakthrough? Let me break it down for you. First off, let me go ahead and say that there's a lot of things that we can do, a culmination of things really, that we can do to have a breakthrough in our lives, a breakthrough for finally healing from our childhood traumas, breakthroughs for a mindset that we haven't been able to shake. Maybe it's resentment, maybe it's feeling negative towards yourself for whatever reason. There's so many things that we need breakthroughs for our experience to fully accept all of who we are. A lot of things come into play when our breakthrough is hindered, whether it's an internal dialogue, whether it's the external dialogues around us that put us in this tug of war, just kind of pin us in this weird space of tension that feels like it needs to break, but like it's going to break in the wrong direction versus towards our healing and our wholeness and our freedom and our purpose and living a joyful, fulfilled life. So then what can we do to get out of that tension? This is going to make some of you really, really uncomfortable, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Honest surrender. That's right. Honest surrender. But honest surrender to what? That's the question. When I say honest surrender, it's two parts: being honest and surrendering. It's one thing to surrender yourself to needing healing. It's another thing to be honest about what you're surrendering, especially if it means having to own how you are hindering yourself from experiencing that breakthrough. You might be thinking, well, Candace,
this happened and so-and-so said this and so-and-so never apologized and this and that and the other.
I'm not saying those things haven't happened or those things have happened, but I am saying that when we get to own our part, when we get to process through things in a holistic manner, we're more likely to experience a breakthrough than not. If we're waiting for something else to occur for us to have our breakthrough, man, we would be here for a long time, which we don't want to be. So these are the 4 steps to honest surrender. Acknowledge what you think and feel about the reasons why you haven't had a breakthrough. Are you angry? Are you resenting something or someone? Are you in pain? Whatever it is that you hold on to as the dialogue that you play in your head, justifying the reason why you are still affected by trauma, why you're still affected by this experience, why you're still hurting from that word. Really process and sit down with yourself to try to figure out what it is that you are actually thinking and that you are actually feeling. If you have to write it down, do that. But it's important to identify the feelings and the thoughts that you're having about the prevention of that breakthrough and why that prevention exists. Number 2, figuring out what the root causes are for those feelings and those thoughts. This is a one-sided process unless you confront the person or the people, the situation about how you're thinking. There might be something totally different that you would have never thought about or realized. And you might not even care to know from whoever it is that's hurt you and made you feel like you're stuck in this space of not having a breakthrough. You might not care what they have to say about it because you want to hold on to why you think and feel about whatever it is that's happened. That doesn't get us to full surrender, which also doesn't get us to our breakthrough for healing and wholeness and freedom. So really think about what those roots are. Now, this might mean having to get a life coach, a therapist, a psychiatrist, a pastor, a mentor, a trusted friend. It might mean going to someone to help get to those roots, asking those questions that you wouldn't think to ask yourself to figure all of this out. But knowing the root versus looking at the branches and the leaves is going to take you to another level. So think of identifying your feelings and your thoughts as noticing and identifying the fact that you see leaves on this tree. Then you need to go, but the leaves are an expression of what the root is saying. So what is the root? We need to figure out the root. We need to get down in the dirt. It's muddy. It's gross. It gets messy, but we got to go down there. So take that opportunity to do that. It might be tough. It might be a lot to do by yourself. And don't feel like you have to do it in one sitting. You're absolutely able to unpack this. It might take a few days, weeks, years even, but it is important to look for those roots because focusing on the leaves doesn't take away the dead trees that are there. It simply just lets you see that there are leaves on a tree. Step 3, look at the experience that's holding you back, or maybe a series of experiences, from as many angles as possible. Look from different angles, even the angles that you really don't want to think about, because thinking about that makes you feel like you're approving of what they did, when in reality, it just allows you to see things from a holistically human perspective. Everyone has their baggage. Everyone has their hurts. Everyone has their different resentments. But it's so important for you to realize that you hold the keys to this process and you don't have to rely and wait on someone else for you to really let go and honestly surrender. And number 4, I already said it, but let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Literally, Elsa, this whole situation. At some point, as we get older, there are things we have to choose to let go of. We don't always want to do that. I'm not saying this is something you want to do, but I'm saying it's crucial for your breakthrough. I'm not saying that what you're thinking is not valid. I'm just saying holding on to it with a death grip doesn't allow you to experience your breakthrough. You have to release, let it go, let it leave your hand, let it leave your mind, let it leave your heart, let it leave your spirit. You will be so grateful if you get the opportunity to just let it go, not worry, let it rest, and then move forward. This is a process. This doesn't have to happen perfectly. It's usually not going to happen perfectly, but there's a process of letting go. It's not a one and done. There's things that could trigger these responses back, and then you have to kind of command yourself, like, hey, that's an old thinking. That's an old feeling. We're not going to let that take over in this moment. We're going to choose to act this way. We're going to choose to move forward. We're going to choose to try to repair. We're going to choose to forgive and press on. That's in your hands. So, comment below. Have you ever had to let go of something you didn't really want to let go of? Have you ever thought, man, I would have my breakthrough if XYZ were to happen? And did you realize that you've had the keys the whole time to make that breakthrough happen? Let me know what you think about this concept. I want to hear from you guys and how maybe you realize that you have some honest surrender you need to be doing to have your breakthrough. I want that for you. I want that for all of us. So I hope this helps. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll talk soon. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. And peace out. Bye.